Before you commit to high-cost investments in design, specialized tooling, or physical inventory, it is absolutely crucial to validate that your product concept works technically. It must also make commercial sense in the target market. In this comprehensive guide, we will explore the XPro framework for conducting a product feasibility study. This systematic approach is vital for inventors, startups, product managers, and engineering teams who want to ensure their project is manageable. The decisions made during this phase determine whether a project succeeds or leads to unexpected costs and technical dead ends that can drain your resources. The core idea is straightforward. A feasibility study should transform a promising concept into a concrete list of testable conditions and evidence. It identifies specific risks and decisions early on. While it won't eliminate all uncertainty, it will make those uncertainties visible and measurable. This allows for planned tests and informed choices. This enables engineering to support business goals rather than creating technical surprises later. As we delve deeper, pay close attention to three key aspects. First, identify the essential information needed before starting any actual work. Second, determine what specific evidence should be gathered during the project to prove the concept works. Third, clarify the decision criteria for progress. Clarifying which decision will allow the team to progress to the next stage is vital. These questions provide a useful framework for any physical product. Whether you are providing an engineering service or building a consumer device, this structured investigation is the foundation of professional development. This process isn't about slowing down every project, it's about applying the right level of structure based on the inherent risk of the technology. A simple mechanical bracket and a complex electronic device require different approaches, but both need clear requirements and a shared definition of success. A feasibility study is not a polished design or a guarantee of success. It is a structured investigation into what must be true for a concept. It connects user problems, physical principles, technology, manufacturing, and cost into one coherent view before any massive commitments are made. Compliance, schedule, and business assumptions must be checked. Many teams mistake activity for progress, thinking movement equals results. Meetings, prototypes, and revisions can create movement while the main questions remain unanswered. True progress occurs when decisions are better supported. The goal is to create that support. Clients must understand what is being decided. When technical teams can articulate reasoning, management is easier. Clients can weigh risk, cost, speed, and quality rather than reacting to isolated technical details. This creates a transparent and professional relationship. Let's break down the 6 key areas of a feasibility study in detail. Each area represents a critical pillar of your product's potential success. First, problem and customer need. Confirm that the product addresses a defined problem for a real user with measurable and clear outcomes. This should be a conscious decision, not a detail to resolve later. A strong team makes assumptions visible and distinguishes facts from guesses. Second, technical principle. Identify the core technical principle that underpins the concept and ensures the product will function as intended. Separate proven technology from genuine invention risk. This must be treated as a decision. If the physics don't work, the business won't either. Third, requirements and constraints. Translate the idea into specific limits for size, load, speed, and environmental conditions. This is crucial for ensuring the design meets real-world safety and performance standards. It sets the boundaries for all future engineering work. Fourth, manufacturing and supply path. Assess whether the required parts and processes are realistic for your target production volume. This decision is essential to avoid commercial failures once development is finished. You must know how you will build it at a reasonable scale. Fifth, cost and business case. Estimate all costs involved, including development and unit costs, and ensure the product can be sold profitably. Without a sound business case, even the most brilliant engineering project is destined to fail. This is critical for the project's long-term viability. Sixth, validation and decision plan. Define the specific tests and evidence needed to close major unknowns and technical uncertainties. This is crucial for ensuring the design meets real-world safety and performance standards. It sets the boundaries for all future engineering work. Let's look at a practical example. As we walk through a project, remember to collect current information and apply these 6 areas systematically. A structured approach helps avoid the common mistake of treating enthusiasm as proof of market demand. We start with the core user problem. Define the evidence needed for the next decision. Don't start detailed CAD work before validating your core technical principles and manufacturing path. Without a sound business case, even the most brilliant engineering project is destined to fail. This is critical for the project's long-term viability. Can we build it? What will it cost? What are the lead times for critical components? These manufacturing processes must be understood early. Understanding cost ranges and the evidence needed for decisions is the only way to manage a project effectively and avoid late-stage redesigns. Utilizing a simple green, yellow, and red decision framework can help manage risks effectively throughout the study and beyond. This visual system makes the status of every technical assumption clear to the entire team and the stakeholders involved in the project. Green indicates a clear understanding and acceptable risk. It means the evidence supports the assumption and we are ready to proceed to the next step. This provides confidence and momentum. It allows the team to focus their energy on the more uncertain parts of the engineering plan. Yellow signals the need for further investigation and more data. It means we have some evidence, but not enough to make a final decision yet. This phase is where the most valuable learning happens. It prevents us from rushing into a decision that could have major consequences later. Red highlights critical unknowns that must be resolved before making any further commitments. These are the deal breakers of the project. Identifying these red areas early is the best way to protect your investment and avoid building a product that simply cannot work or be sold. In summary, a product feasibility study is about making informed decisions before risks escalate. It is the core of professional engineering management. The best engineering teams identify problems early, communicate effectively with their clients, and adapt strategically to changing requirements. By making the invisible visible and the complex manageable, you create a foundation for a successful and profitable product launch. This is the heart of the X-Pro methodology. We believe in clarity, evidence, and systematic risk reduction throughout the entire development cycle. If you have a product idea or a complex engineering challenge, X-Pro can assist you with our specialized feasibility study services. We can help clarify your project goals, identify hidden risks, and support your path to successful and scalable manufacturing. We can help turn your situation into a clearer engineering plan with actionable next steps that lead directly to commercial viability. Our team is dedicated to providing the technical expertise and business insight needed to bring innovative physical products to life. Contact X-Pro to discuss your project today. Whether you're at the idea stage or facing major challenges, we are here to support you.